Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be going over the Storm Electrify Golden Orange, otherwise known as the Go. But before we do, let's dive into a couple things here quick. First of all, make sure you like the video. If you do indeed like the video, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell notification to know when I do upload a lot of videos. So as of right now, we have 3 more balls to go here that I physically have in hand. We have the Storm Paint the Line Pink Physics. I don't know why I keep saying a line. Paint the Lane Pink Physics. We have the Storm Fate, and then also the Zen U. Those reviews are going to be coming very, very soon. You don't want to miss those, so make sure you subscribe and hit that bell so you know when those videos are uploaded. 80% of you guys are not subscribed, so again, just feel free to hit that subscribe button. Let you know when I upload the next video. Also, a huge thank you to Storm and I Am Bowling. They are the reason that I'm able to do what I'm able to do, and they're a big supporter of me. So if you would please go over and show them your support as well, that'd be greatly appreciated. I Am Bowling has the usual jerseys, but they also have t-shirts, long sleeve shirts, and hoodies, and now actually bowling balls as well, so you can buy this Storm Electrify Golden Orange off of the website at I Am Bowling. You can use my promo code down here. It's going to be FIRO07. You can use that for all of your apparel orders. That does not work for bowling balls, unfortunately. That being said, that should be all I have. Let's dive into the Electrify Golden Orange. That layout is going to be 40 by 5 by 70, and the pattern is a typical house shot, which is 41 feet. All right, that's all I got. Let's dive into it. Before we really dive into some of the particulars of these balls, I just want to give you a little disclaimer here that my timing and my mechanics have been absolutely awful. So if you see me throw a bad shot, that is why. However, people want to see the bad shots in the videos, so your wish is my command. You will see the bad shots that I make in this video. Alright, let's get to the Electrify Gold/Orange. I'm going to refer to it as the Electrify Gold the Electrify Go from here on out. So first and foremost, obviously the most important thing about the Storm balls is the fragrance. This fragrance is creamsicle pie. It smells very, very good. I had these in my truck for a little bit, this one and the Phase 5, and I did not need an air freshener for my truck. My truck smelled really, really good. So when it comes to the cover, we have the Reactor Pearl cover stock. This is the 22nd time this cover stock has been used. It's the 16th stateside. This cover is kind of on the Tropical Surges as well as the Electrifies. So it's actually a very, very weak cover. It's the 25th strongest out of 27. Now it doesn't really look like it going through the pins because it looks really, really good. So when it comes to kind of a weaker cover, you would think that it gets its strength then from the core. We have the circuit core that is in this Electrify Go. This is the 4th time it's ever been used, and obviously all 4 times have been stateside, and it's only been used in the Electrify brand. This is the 23rd strongest core out of 29 total cores that Storm has. This ball has an RG of 251 and a differential of 030. Now, I think a little bit of the strength of this ball comes from, because I'm going to just slap that one out because that was dirty. I think the strength of this core comes, the strength of this ball kind of comes from, the drilling that I put on it. I put a pin down drilling and normally I'm showing off my non-existent muscle. Usually my pin down drillings are a little bit stronger. They get through the pins a little better, and that's payback for the last 2 shots that I made. But usually my pin down layouts are a little bit stronger, and I think this is kind of where it gets its strength from. So next we are looking at the IQ Tour Nano Pearl. I haven't picked this ball up in a while, and I'm not sure why I haven't, because this ball is really going through the pins really, really nicely and has a really nice reaction to it. So the fragrance of this IQ Tour Nano Pearl is Orange Glaze. This one also smells really, really good. I'm a big fan of like the fruity, orangey sort of scents, so it does smell really, really good. This is the Nano Pro cover, and from what I can tell, this is the one and only time that this Nano Pro cover has ever been used. Inside of it, we have the C3 centripetal core. This is the 23rd time that this core has been used, the 8th stateside, and the most recent example is going to be that limited edition Sunstorm that's going to be coming out in December. We have an RG of 249, a differential of 029, so numbers-wise, these balls are fairly similar. The Electrify Go has a RG 2 points higher than the Nano Pearl. RG of the Electrify Go is 251, RG of the IQ Tour Nano Pearl is 249. So again, 2 points difference. In differential, the Electrify is only 1 point higher on the differential scale, which is 030 compared to the Nano Pearl that has 029 of differential. So these balls fairly similar, if I'm being completely honest. You know, I thought they would be fairly similar, but when especially through the versatility that I'm testing here, there you can see a bad shot there as well. But once we're kind of going through the versatility, I think you can see that the IQ is just a hair stronger than the Electrify, and that I would anticipate kind of goes back to the core. Obviously, the Nano. I'm sorry, not the cores. The covers. The Nano covers have always been significantly stronger than, you know, usually any of the other covers that are out there. So, especially here, you can see it just reads a little earlier, goes a little bit, yeah, it's kicked a little bit more so down lane. But yeah, I think the cover is significantly stronger. I also have different layouts in this, like I said, with the Electrify, that the drilling that I have in there is pinned down. You know, generally I can move a little bit further right with that ball and it gets through the pins a little better. The layout that I have on the IQ Tour is a pin-up layout that's supposed to go down the lane a little further and then, you know, kind of get kicked left at the back end. So different layouts, you know, and I think you can see the different ball shapes, but I mean, that's a dirty 8-pin or a 9-pin right there. Very dirty. But again, that IQ Tour Nano Pearl is certainly a little stronger than what that Electrify is. Alright, let's dive into the Storm Electrify Go. First impressions of this ball is actually it's a really great ball. You can stay right with it, you can stay in the track area with it, you can hook it, you can play straighter. So it's really a very versatile ball, and you know, one that I think people should definitely look at, probably a little bit more so, or in the same realm as a lot of the kind of higher performance balls, because obviously it's great to have a lot of those higher performance balls that are going to hook. But it's certainly nice to have something that's going to, you know, kind of be a transition ball for you, play on the track, a ball that can do a lot of things for you. So I think this ball is really going to fit in the bag for a lot of different people. Personally, I haven't thrown this ball a ton yet. I probably should throw it a little bit more so than what I have been doing right now. But I would say it probably work well on league shots, especially for people that have very heavy hands. And what I mean by that is obviously people that have rev rates of 500 RPM or even, you know, 400 and above. I think this ball would work very, very well. I think it would also work well on sport shots and kind of some shorter patterns as well. If your league shot probably has a little less volume than maybe, you know, sort of a typical house shot. If your league shot's a little drier, I think this one would be very well for you as well, because again, it does have kind of a weaker cover on it. I think it was like 25th out of 27 or 27th out of 29 or whatever the case was. It was like the third weakest cover that Storm offers. This cover is going to be very, very predictable for you guys, and you know, it's probably going to knock over a ton of pins. Now, you know, I would say a trade-off with that would be maybe that you're not going to carry as much as if you were throwing something that's really, really heavy, but you're not going to leave those big ugly splits as well. So
I think this ball is going to really be something good that's going to help you find the pocket and kind of control that pocket as well. So that's about all I got with the Electrify Go. Do you have an Electrify Go already, or are you going to be getting one? Make sure you let me know down in the comments down below. Up next, we have the Storm Paint the Lanes Pink Physics. I was, again, lucky enough to get one of these when they came out, so that will be up next. We also have the Storm Fate. We have the 900 Global Zen U. The Fate is one that you don't want to miss, and honestly, the Zen U is going to be one that you don't want to miss either. All these balls that SPI is putting out they're great. So you don't want to miss any of the reviews. Again, make sure you subscribe, hit that bell notification down below so you'll be notified when I put those reviews out. And until the next video, guys, good luck and good bowling.